Hello everybody, and welcome to Lime versus Traffic Cone. I will be your host today. We've got a small problem, which is that Lime is very short on personnel. I think we've got about 5 or 6 dudes. Of course, I am out, but we got Henry and Dan and Alex and then Pinecone and Zane. Oh, unfortunate drop there. I should probably start actually paying attention to the filming. I don't know why I didn't do that, but let's get into it. Henry with the disc. Resets. Into Karina, LFMP pickup for the week. Nice throw. Morgan's got it. Oh, not quite into the end zone. Oh, blade up. Testing Maddox is not the best idea. Over to Graver. Graver's putting it to Nathaniel Poshkis. And it's in to the end zone. Orange break. All right, Orange pulling to green. It is 1-0. Orange is up. Big Blady flick pull. Centering to Pinecone. Over to Dan. Dan hits Zane. Zane looking to reset. He's able to do so. Zane working it in the handler space. It's a great continuation on the break side. Over to Emily. Yeah! Let's go, Lime. It's 1-1. Pinecone setting the pull down for Lime. It is 1-1. Orange has got it, centering. Over to Max. Sends it up line for Posh. And Posh with a nice throw up the sideline for an easy Orange hold. It is 2-1. Maddox sending the pull down for Orange over to green. It is 2-1, and Orange is up. And an errant reset throw leads to a turnover. Oh, Zane! Zane with the massive defensive effort. I love to see that out of Zane. All right. It is 3-1. Orange is pulling to green after Orange got a break. Zane catching the pull, centering to Pine. Yeah, I love that out of Zane. Zane going all the way. Love that from Zane. Zane on the strike, but instead it goes over to, I think that's Morgan. Morgan over to Dan Fleming himself. Strike from Pinecone into the end zone. That's a beautiful hold. It's 3-2. Lime pulling to Orange. It is 2-3. Orange is up. Nice hit to the break side. And then a continuation of the break side over to Max. Oh, and an unfortunate drop gives Lime an opportunity. Oh, and Zane slipped. But we've got Alex going. I think that might have been in.
You got a film review?
I can check the footage. That was very close. Should I do a film review?
Did you get his feet?
All right, I didn't have time to do that film review, so I guess it's getting called out, but those of you watching at home can let me know if it was out or not. Zane closing in on defense, setting a good mark on Max. Pinecone looking to poach, but unable to do so. Reset, and then the disc goes over to the break side. And a continuation up the break side. Holding the disc for a long time. Stall count rising. It's up, and Max is there. And he throws a crafty high release over to the break side, and they dish it in for the score. All right, orange pulling again to green. I believe the score is 4-2 after another orange break. Nice throw from Pine over to Dan. Dan with some great movement. Dan puts it. He's putting it to Pinecone. Testing punch. Oh! Oh! Oh my God, I thought that Pinecone did it. I apologize to the listeners at home. That was that was a big scream by me. Oh, and a put, and unfortunately hits the ground. It was really close. We need you out there. No, we just don't have people. We're low on numbers. Oh, creative throw, but it's just a little bit too high and it doesn't work out. Posh picking up, being marked by Pinecone. Looking to reset early and then hits the inside. Oh, Graber. And I guess Maddox towed it in over there. Creative from Posh. 5-2. Orange has been showing their depth so far in this game. And the score is 5-2. Green looking to make some noise on the scoreboard. Zane's got the disc. Sees Dan in the middle. Over to Zane. Zane's got it on the break side sideline. He needs a reset, and he finds one. Over to Alex. Over to Dan. Zane activating, going down the middle. And he puts it. Oh! And that's a goal. It's not a goal. It is a goal? It's not a goal. Who knows, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, but over here on the field, it's going to be a turn. Orange picking up. Some calls not going our way. Oh, great catch, I guess. I expect a put. A pick was called, but that's right over to Zane, so it doesn't matter. We continue playing. Great hit to Dan. We just got to get it into the end zone. How are we going to do it? Over to Dan. He's looking for something. Oh, so close on the bid from Henry, but unfortunately he's unable to get it. And Graber moving the pace immediately. And it's up. It's Dan versus Max, and Dan gets the better of Max Lafon. Dan bringing the disc up to the end zone line with Alex in the reset and Henry just wide open. Finding Karina, and Alina's going. And Alina's going, and the ball doesn't lie. Over to Zane, and that's a goal ball don't lie. Let's go 5-3. Before this pull goes off, let's take a look over at Max Lafon, who just got blown up by Dan Fleming at the opposite end zone. Back to the game. I apologize. Camera was panning too fast. Pinecone about to send the pull. Dima, if you're editing this, please keep that in. Please keep that in. That's worth keeping in for sure. Pinecone sending the pull over to Orange. It is 5-3, and it's going all the way to the back. And Graber's bringing it up to the front of the end zone. Oh, spin moves. Spin moves are losing Dan Fleming. A deep cut is going, but Morgan is there. Excellent defense. Heads up play from Morgan Reminder. Over to Emily. And Graber with an excellent poach D. Now Orange has got it on the sideline. Looking to cash in a break, which would make it 6-3. Maddox with the disc. That's not Maddox at all. Maddox is here in the end zone. And a strike goes off. And Orange scores 6-3. The score is 6-3, and Orange is sending the pull over to Green. Sending the pull was Maddox, and I'd like to apologize to Maddox formally for, not recognizing that it was not him there on that last point. But I hope that he will forgive me, and I hope that all of you at home will forgive me. Oh, quick throw to Pinecone, works out. Over to Alex. We're in the red zone now. Alina cutting. Oh, and Alina is showing out in this game with an assist and a goal. Before this point goes off, I want to shout out Emily, who's picking up for us tonight. The rest of the Case women are out. They've got a tournament in Virginia, I believe, but for whatever reason, Emily's unable to go. But here at Lyme, we're thankful, and a huck goes up, and Anuvi unfortunately not able to stop that throw, and a little flip up from Graber to Maddie, and that's a goal, 7-3. Viewers, I would like to apologize for an earlier mistake. I just said that it was 7-3, but I believe the score is 7-4. Hopefully you are enjoying this broadcast. I was just telling some of the folks here outside the broadcast booth that there's actually a rich Ultimate Frisbee broadcasting history that comes out of my hometown of Sharon, Massachusetts. Anyone who has watched any major Ultimate Frisbee should be familiar with Evan Lepler, also known as the voice of Ultimate, as Alina cashing in for 2 goals and an assist. Lyme is clawing their way back in this game. From being down 5-2, they're now within 2, 7-5. They've been staying close. Anuvi tightly covering Rachel Graber, and Zane tight here on Max. And there's a turn. Lyme's got the disc with the ability to create a scoreline that I know a lot of us would really enjoy. Oh, and it's just through Masroor's hands. Graber picking up. Zane with some great defensive pressure, but it floats long enough for Maddox to catch it. It is 8-5. Orange sending the pull again. It is 8-5, not a scoreline you want to see in an Ultimate Frisbee game if you are Lyme, which I am. But we're here, we're playing. And a deep cut goes up over to Dan Fleming. He bodies for position and he gets the goal. It is 8-6. Lime is in this game. Nice little celly from Zane. Orange has been maintaining their lead in this game as Pineco's pull hits the wire. Very unfortunate. It is 8-6. Orange is up 2. Green looking to break here, get the score within 1. And Orange looking to make it nice. Maddox Sutton with the disc. He bounces off. Oh, is there something going? Orange on the doorstep. Pinecone looking for a D there. Doesn't get it. Orange's offense has been a little bit too clean, meaning two things. You know, they're playing some good offense, and you know, Green's got to put a bit more defensive pressure as Orange punches it in, making it 9-6. Orange pulling, and I'd like to apologize. Of course, the score is not 9-6, but 6-9, which is, of course, more important. Henry walking up the pole, I believe. And we've got it on our own goal line. And a turn. Just maybe a bad throw, bad decision, not really sure. Graber with the disc. Resets to Maddox. High stall situation there. Graber's got the disc. And some physical defense, but Orange gets it in, making it 10-6. All right, as that pull lands grossly out of bounds, it's 10-6. Orange with a comfortable lead over Lime. But there's some time left in this game for Lime to potentially make a comeback, as we see David Pinecone with the disc in the middle of the field. Over to Masroor. Reset over to Dan. Oh, Masroor. Not feeling great after that. Believe he's calling a foul, and it looks like it's an accepted foul. Masroor will be getting possession. Just got faked out twice. And a blade goes up, and it's caught by Alex, making it 10-7. An unfamiliar sight usually, but a familiar sight in this game. Zane sending the pull, and it's a flick roller. The score is 10-7. Orange still leading by a lot. But, you know, there's still hope. Zane with some great defense on Maddox. Follows him all the way over to the break side. And that's a goal for Orange, making it 11-7.
Oh, no, it's not.
Orange sending the pull. Rough game today with low numbers and maybe even low energy coming out of Lime. It is 11-7. Lime looking to get back on the board. Maybe make some noise. Alina with a great game today. 2 goals, 1 assist. And I don't believe any turns. Over to Alina. And Alina unfortunately gets skied there by Rachel Graber, as some do. Oh, almost thought a huck was going to go up there. Stall count getting high. And Morgan with an excellent, an excellent defensive effort gets Morgan sent right into the bench. That contact did not look good at all. We're hoping here in the broadcast booth that Morgan is okay. Hopefully no significant injury. And we're glad to see here that she's getting up on her own. And will she stay on? I don't think so. I think she's going to take a break here. Well deserved. Great D there from Morgan as Emily goes to pick up the disc. Actually, correction, Henry's going to go pick up, but Emily's coming in for the injury sub. Did you see that? That streaking image across your screen was none other than Anuvi. Reset over to Alex. Alex swing all the way over to Emily. And what happened? Stoppage of play for apparently no reason. And yeah, the disc coming back in and over to Dan. Dan's got the disc. And Alex with it. He's throwing up a shot to Dan. Dan has an opportunity here, and he makes an incredible grab. Dan Fleming with the closing speed, bringing it in 11-8. Lime pulling, it's 11-8 with time dwindling on the clock. Will Lime have an opportunity to claw back into this game? Truth is, I'm not sure. But Lime is definitely going to try and put up their best effort here. And Rachel Graber is just taking over this game. Running the traffic cone offense. And a great catch by Maddox. And Rachel Graber darts a beautiful inside flick over to Maddie, making the score 12-8. Nathaniel Poshkus on the pull. It's low. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm here in the broadcast booth, joined by Maddox, as Dan Fleming going to the house again. And his closing speed is just unmatched. What a effort there from Dan. After some incredible goals, Dan Fleming here on defense, sending the pull, landing just out of bounds, all the way at the back corner of the opposite end zone. This point is dedicated to none other than Logan Heck, who will be watching this and off camera just dropped the disc.
Shut the fuck up.
After the OB pull, traffic cone taking the disc at midfield. Graber with the disc. Graber's been having a good game so far. I guess there was a pick, or maybe not. A little stoppage of play. The disc in none other than Rachel Graber's hands. And we're back live. Hammer over to Max Lafon, and that's a goal, making the score 13-9. Maddox sending the pull for traffic cone. The score is 13-9, and with time running out, I don't know if there's an opportunity for Lime to get back into this game, but Pinecone with an excellent move to gain a lot of yards, and we're already nearing the red zone. Masroor with a great under. I'm glad to see Morgan back out there after a little bit of a scary collision with the wall. And Pinecone, not Pinecone, but Alina for the third goal of the game.
Yeah, I was like,
This game has been a bit of a breakout game for one of Lime's FMP stars, high schooler Alina, as Zane makes a great defensive effort there. I think Alina's got 1 assist and several goals, maybe more than I even know. And there's a chance that that hit the wire. It hit the wire, so that's a pick. And the disc is gonna get sent back to the thrower. It is 13-10. And it's looking like Orange is gonna come away with this victory, but don't count out Lime just yet. Graber getting the reset. And a throw to no one, and Dan is there for the defense. Dan touched that. That is a D for Dan Fleming, and that better be counted as a D, as Zane makes an excellent catch. Oh, thought that was going. Oh, and Zane with just an errant throw behind Dan. Zane's got to reel those in. And Zane with a defensive effort, but Orange able to score, making the score 14-10, or no, they're not in, so they're on the goal line here. And it remains 13-10 as Orange is unable to score there. Henry going to pick up for Lime with a chance to bring Lime within 2, which we haven't been since, I believe, 8-6. Zane with a great under has got the disc on the trap sideline, finding Karina. And Karina sends it over to Henry, and we're on the doorstep. And in to Alex, and that's a goal. We may have some drama here, as the score is 13-11. And previously, I didn't think that Lime had a chance to come back in this game. But after a dime ball from Maddox, returning the score gap to 3, it's 14-11, and Lime has got to be out. Looks like that's game.
I believe Naveed has the time.
Is that game?
They're lining up.
They're lining up. That's game. 14-11 is the final score. Lime put up a great effort, low on numbers. And yeah, thanks for watching.